Welcome to We Really Love Island
with Remy and Lili.
I'm Remy Casimir. I'm a New York City stand-up comedian, and I host the sex podcast, How Come?
I'm Lili Michelle. I'm also a comedian, and I'm obsessed with season 2.
We are obsessed with love, sex, and reality TV, so we're binging the best show there is, Love Island. And now, so are you!
Watch along with us, and then listen to what we have to say about the episode. This episode, we're talking about
Season 2, Episode 8. Okay, so there's a guy coming in that I can't stand.
Well, we have to go to the start of the episode.
I don't care. I hate him so much.
Okay, but you also can't ruin it because they're voting for who stays. So they don't know yet. We can't talk about him until like 2 episodes.
I wasn't going to say who. Just one of the 4 guys.
Yeah.
He's going to get in, and I hate him. You don't know why. I don't even remember why. I just hate him.
Yeah. I thought my roommate just told me to stop talking.
Okay, no, but we'll go back to the beginning.
Let's go back. Malin and Terry have sex.
Oh,
Do something before that?
Oh, I was just going to say Rachel wakes up and says good morning to everybody, and they're all like, welcome, Rach. Oh, like last night was so hard. Because like that fucking girl, Malia, pushed Katie, got kicked out. I missed the drama. And then everybody else basically fucked around Rachel. So that was like her induction. Yeah.
Hey, we're just going to fuck around you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm going to hump next to you now.
I can't believe everybody's just having so much sex.
I know. Well, it's like...
This is the most sex.
Yeah, this is like...
In all of them. And I've seen all of them multiple times.
This is the most?
This is the most sex.
In one night?
No, but this season.
This season. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, in one night? Yeah, Malin tells everyone about Tell.
And he doesn't want to tell anybody. And I know. I love that.
He's so cute. I think he's just waiting. I don't think he's like doesn't want to tell anyone. He's just like waiting on her. Like, yeah, it's her call. He's such a gentleman. And then Malin is crazy because she like literally hears, or no, yeah. She's told that Rachel thought Terry was hot, but then she asks her if she likes him, and she's like, no. And
then she goes up to Terry and she goes, so I heard something. Like, I heard that Rachel likes you. And it's so crazy.
Yeah, like, don't do that. Yeah. And now, like, he's her boyfriend. He just told her. He's like,
well, I guess we're boyfriend and girlfriend now.
She's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
That's cute. I love Terry.
Love. Yeah,
I love.
He's so great.
He's so cool.
Scott makes Terry get Katie to walk over him.
They make up, and she was just like, you're in the doghouse. And he was like, yeah, I get a little bit rowdy when I drink. And it's like when Nathan got drunk and Car's like, well, if you can't handle it, don't drink.
Yeah. And
I wish Katie said that to him. Just like, okay, well, if you can't drink, don't.
He said that he turns into some, what's it called? Charlie Big Bollocks when he's drunk. And I thought something was interesting that he said to her was like, you're not like a real girl. Like, you're in here to like fuck shit up. Like,
what? I missed that.
Yeah, I think he just really puts her on a pedestal that he's like, you're not in here to like be someone's girlfriend. Like, you're here to like every guy like will like you, and like you're gonna flirt with everyone.
So crazy.
Essentially.
You would say that to someone.
Yeah. And also he said in his confessional, he's like, on the outside it's different. He's like, in here it's weird because you actually have to like give the other person respect and like talk to them and like apologize. And I was like, what is your life on the outside like?
But also we were talking about how in the last episode how everybody's handling things really great, and it's like, yeah, I guess they wouldn't if they were on the outside,
right? But I think the like moral of the story, like Olivia and Malin wouldn't be friends still on the outside. Like a lot of people wouldn't be friends still on the outside, but the moral of the story is like just because someone did one fucked up thing, like doesn't make them a bad person. It's just like, can you get past the situation and like, can you see them for their better good, and then like you get to have them as a friend then still.
Yeah, because I've like, the thing is that I think a year ago I would have been like, no, you did something shitty, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
But then in this past year I've experienced things where I'm like, no, shit happens. This is life. Like, it's crazy to think that all your friends are going to be perfect. It's like,
no,
we've all
and
done
also
shit.
like people like is your boyfriend ever perfect? No, like people have fights with their boyfriends all the time.
Yeah, people do shitty
and
things.
you like find out
accidentally.
what other people's boundaries are and like what they can deal with and what's fucked up or whatever. But like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, you should put people in like situations where they have to see each other. Otherwise, it's just like a fucking free for all in the wild. Like, that's why the internet's so bad.
Yeah,
because you can just like say a mean thing and go away.
Yeah. Or you can say a mean thing and your career dies. Yeah. It's just, the internet's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
That's why my
we
dad's
should all
like,
just live on the island.
I would love to. My dad's like, don't put anything online that you're not going to be like ashamed of 5 years down the road. And I'm like, that's too
just
late.
Not going to happen.
That's
well,
so
but also that's like what an open mic, like I use Facebook as an open mic sometimes and like try my jokes there. And if they fail, then like, I'm going to be embarrassed about that, but I might want not do it in stand up. Yeah. Which I would be even more embarrassed.
Oh, I do it. I say bad jokes at mics over tweeting it every day. But I do like to tweet.
Yeah.
Tweeting's
follow her.
Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, and then Ryckard says to Rachel that he's really happy that she's here.
Yeah, and then they like kind of admitted that they like each other. They both have these beaming smiles.
Yeah.
And it's just like the smiles were meant for each other.
I know, it's so interesting because I was like, I forgot what happened with them. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why don't Rachel and Dan end up together? And you were like, and I was like, don't tell me. I don't remember. Like, it's fun to rewatch it.
And I'm like, oh, you don't want me to spoil these things?
But now I'm like, oh, Rachel and Ryckard, they're so cute.
They're so cute.
And I'm so happy he picked her for the hideaway.
I'm excited about that. But
why can't he read?
Can he not read?
Did you see that he said that to Rachel? He's like, yeah, I've started my own business. I built it all the way up myself. But like, even though I can't read, and she's like, you can't read? He's like, well, I can read Instagram. But like,
I mean, he reads the texts that.
Yeah. Does that mean he just like couldn't sit down and read a full book?
Yeah. Maybe he's just making a joke.
Oh.
But he calls her an angel, which I love.
I know. And that he's like, you literally sat up and you were like, good morning. It was so cute.
Oh, I love it.
All right. So everybody who else banged? Nathan and Cara.
Nathan and Cara banged. Daniel and Zara kiss.
Right. Against her will.
Yeah. She's like sleeping on the edge of the bed and he's like, I'm not going to bite. And it's like, maybe she just is not attracted to you.
Yeah. He doesn't get like physical cues. What's that called? Body.
Like social cues?
No, but like people, he doesn't get body language.
Yeah.
Like she was like shrinking away from him.
Yeah.
Even though apparently he has a horsecock. Did you notice that?
Who said that?
Everybody. When they were all putting on their little underwear before the challenge.
They were mimicking him. That's so funny.
They were like,
that's why he doesn't see it, because he's like, everybody wants my cock.
That's why he doesn't see what?
That's why he doesn't see it when someone like isn't into him or like these body cues, is because like when you have like a big dick, you have big dick energy, so you're just gonna be like, everybody wants to fuck me all the time, and it's not true.
How could she not?
I fucked more guys with little dicks than big dicks.
Nice.
Thanks so much. We just high-fived.
Yeah, on how come we're very little dick positive.
Yeah.
Because like I'm always like, you don't need a dick to give someone an orgasm. In fact, most women cannot. Only 8% of women can come from vaginal penetration alone. Mm-hmm. So it's like dick.
It just feels nice.
Yeah, it's like an added bonus, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Hashtag little dick positive. And somebody said that's gotten Katie banged.
Yeah, Sophie said that to Zara.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's true.
Why not?
Because they didn't show it.
Yeah, but Zara was like, I could see that.
Yeah, I think that was just gossip. I don't think it's true yet.
Also, it's so funny that they're like Katie and Zara are best friends now.
Yeah.
And Zara hated her.
Yeah, that happens a lot though.
I know, but specifically like
Katie and
there was
Zara.
just so much emotion.
Oh yeah, but
And they're
Zara was
two little
crazy.
Virgos.
Oh yeah.
So they
do
like
Virgos gravitate towards each other?
no, it's like when we meet each other we're like repellent.
But
Then when we get along, like
Yeah.
eventually then we're like locked in ride or die.
Oh yeah, because I have two friends that I was telling you about who are
Yeah.
both Virgos.
Yeah. And they
they're
love
really
each other.
Yeah, and they love each other.
Yeah, but they probably didn't at first.
Oh, I should talk to them about that.
Ask them. Yeah. I have a lot of friends that are like fellow Virgos and we're like at first and then we're like, oh, you're just like me. I love that. I love that about you. Okay,
Oh, this
pheromone challenge.
Well, they showered them
Mm-hmm.
to get rid of everything,
Right.
and then they
Use the
made,
same soap to make it equal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then they made them work out. I loved this challenge. I
Me
would have.
too.
I would have loved to have been there and smelt everyone and see which one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is my problem though with cooking shows too. I like never understand. People are like, amazing. And I'm like, I can see it, but I can't verify it tastes good.
Yeah. I don't know. But, I have hooked up with guys where I'm like, your sweat smells sweet. Like, I like the smell.
You're supposed to like be into other people's sweat
Yeah.
if you're into them.
Even some of my guy friends, I'm like, you smell great. And they're like, I haven't showered in days. I'm like, okay.
I think I would probably pick Terry's without even knowing. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? How are you supposed to know?
Fucking saying that.
Yeah. There's like a big thing my friend is into with guys smelling their armpits.
Yeah. No, there
Ever
was a
heard of that?
comic who did that to me a lot. He'd be like, come here, I want to
Really?
smell your armpits.
Yeah. All right.
And then there was another guy who I used to work with who would never wear deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Duh. Duh.
And like everyone's like, why? And he's like, it's pheromones. Like I'm trying to
Attract whoever's, oh my God, and then repel all of your friends.
Yeah.
Literally anytime he would hug me at like an after party or something, I'd be like, oh my God, why would you do this to me?
No, I like couldn't hang out with him anymore because of the smell. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm so sorry. I can't be around you.
Yeah. Nathan's wearing a headband. You need to notice that? One of those girl headbands.
No.
Really? How are you not seeing them?
I don't know. I'm looking at their eyes.
I'll point it out next. Yeah. You're like, I'm looking at what really matters. I'm respecting them. Ryckard is the best smell. Sweet.
Yeah, I think that's cute. I think it's cute that Malin picked Terry's. She's like, yeah, this is Terry.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like, my nose is a sleuth. And I was like, this is going to be really weird if she picks someone else.
Oh, yeah. I think it's funny that no one picked Nathan
Mm-hmm.
and Cara picked Tom.
Yeah. And Sophie picked not Tom.
Yeah, and Tom.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Tom's going to get so pissed.
But when Ryckard got that text and then Sophie made a joke of like, yeah, who you going to pick? Because she knew she wasn't going to get picked. And then Tom was like, yeah.
Tom like comes over to her and like puts his arm around her and he's like, ha ha ha, yeah. But seriously, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, Tom has no chill.
Tom's
It was cute when Ryckard said, 3 girls, 1 smell.
3 girls, 1 smell. Olivia chose Dan in that challenge. Did you notice that?
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I was like, oh, maybe you are attracted to each other, but no.
But too late. Little too late.
I just wrote Cara chooses Tom. Ew.
And who was it? Oh, Katie being like, that smelled disgusting.
Disgusting. Also, okay, so does Dan like Zara?
I think he's just like, he doesn't feel, he's more just head smart. Like he's an Aquarius and my dad's an Aquarius. So it's
Okay.
very easy for me to just be like, oh yeah, your logic is always first.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I'm coupled up with Zara. I'm going to stick with her. I'm going to try. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I have to try.
But the way he's trying, like,
It's cringy.
He acts like they're like 6 months into a relationship, or in Love Island days, 6 days. And
Yeah.
they're not. They're
Yeah.
only 2 days in. And like one of the days, there was like a little cheeky kiss
Yeah.
that she didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
Cara and Nathan didn't kiss for a week.
Yeah.
Like, give her some, like, if you're genuinely giving it a go, like,
Yeah. And she was just like, okay, time for bed. I want to go to bed. And
Yeah.
he was not.
he's like, I'm not
It's
gonna
like,
buy it.
Yeah, go away.
Go away.
She doesn't want it.
And then like, just the way that he like crawled all over her at the picnic table. Like, even if my boyfriend now did that to me, we've been together almost 3 years. If I was sitting with two of my friends and then he like straddled me and like put his arms around me, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, go away.
Like, that's inappropriate for these other people that have to like, he was like kissing her neck and the back of her head.
Yeah.
You don't kiss back and neck and head unless you've like fucked.
Yeah, or you're in bed.
Or you're in bed. Yeah. Ugh. He's cringe.
Yeah.
Do you think Javi would be doing better?
Yeah. I think Javi would have immediately won for Rachel.
Yeah. And I think Rachel might have liked him.
Yeah.
But you can never know.
I guess we'll never know.
Maybe he would have been perfect for Malia and calmed her and kept her on the island.
Maybe. She is a Cancer.
We could hear her snort and drool more.
So weird.
Okay, so then Dan and Zara go on their date.
Awkward date.
Their ostrich date.
Such a weird date. Yeah.
Here's what I think. Okay, so I mentioned that anthropologist we had on How Come.
Yeah.
This episode isn't even out yet, so this is like a spoiler. But she and I were talking about how scary situations induce like your levels of serotonin or something in you to rise.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a bonding moment that you have with other people.
Okay.
So that's like when people go through like traumatic experiences together, like they're like more solid, or like some people fall in love like on Birthright, because Birthright, like they don't really let you like sleep, and like everybody's just like fucking exhausted, and like it's like emotionally traumatic, and like people like find love. So she told this story about a scientist who knew that, and then he took this woman on a rickshaw ride like around like China or like Hong Kong and like really busy streets, and it was like crazy and turning whatever, and at the end of the rickshaw ride she goes, "Wasn't that amazing? And wasn't that rickshaw driver hot?" So I think that they orchestrated this date because they know that Zara's afraid of birds. The producers know that's her phobia, like 100%. So they give her these massive birds because he genuinely was trying with her. Yeah. And I think given the extra adrenaline and push, it could have worked or something. But yeah, she just wasn't.
She wasn't feeling it. It's like if you're on a date with someone you already don't like, and so, like your phobia is there, you're like, oh, this is my nightmare. That's
what they did to Zoe and Chris too, though.
Yeah, the massage. Yeah, but I think even if Jordan was with her date, she'd be like, I fucking hate this.
No, she would have loved it. She fucking loves Jordan. Not anymore. They're not together. I thought it was funny on the ostrich date, though. Dan said that their necks are like long, hairy penises. Did you hear that?
Oh, no, I did not hear that.
So funny.
That's so funny.
And then they have that egg. And like
that giant egg.
What are they doing with it? Like they both just like kind of made an omelet, and she dumped him over the kind of omelet.
Yeah, and it wasn't even cooked yet. And then they just have to like sit there and eat this omelet together. So awkward.
So strange.
But what bothered me was that she comes back into the villa, and they're just like, oh, that was such a crazy date. And then Dan puts his arm around her to be like, oh, let's tell everybody about this thing.
Yeah.
And she goes, no, I'm going to tell it. And just kind of like cuts him off. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that you dumped him and you want to talk about it, but like you're still friends in the villa. Yeah, there's like no respect.
Yeah, there was no reason to like not let him tell it.
I know.
She sucks.
I really don't like her. That's gonna be.
And I don't want to like pressure her into like just fuck Dan, but like you can't cry about why me all the time and then not actually give him a go.
Yeah.
When he was the hottest one in the, like he was the one that was brought in at the end to like fuck shit up.
Yeah.
But she also mentions that. She's like, I didn't step forward when you came in. She's like, I stayed with Scott. She's like, I've never liked you.
Oh my God. I've never liked you from day one.
I've never liked you.
Cool, let's get in bed now.
So then Ryckard wins his smell date and he chooses Rachel. And Olivia is immediately like, she goes, it's always me. Her and Zara are literally like
crybabies
all the time, though. Like
they're just constantly whining, like poor me. And it's like
it's not just you. It's so many other people.
And you know that this, like, there's going to be so many people coming in. Like, what are you doing?
And also, how could you expect especially with Olivia right here is like, So you just expect Ryckard not to date anyone for the rest of the time and wait for you to date someone?
Yeah.
Like she said to him, she was like, oh, like, what's going to happen to me? And he's like, I wouldn't do that to you. But like, you should be saying, hey, you're my friend. If you like this girl, definitely couple up with her.
And I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's so selfish.
That's the island.
Welcome to the island.
Yeah, it's not Selfless Island. It's Love Island. Love of Self Island.
I want to go on it so badly.
You should apply when the U.S. one comes out.
There's no way. First of all, I am not the right size for it. Second of all, I'm not.
I was thinking you hate Malin because you guys resemble each other.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But she's a character on TV. Wouldn't I love that?
Not necessarily. She's like a real person. I don't know because it's like, I think it might be that we're so similar because I looked it up and it said that Taurus and Libras are both ruled by Venus. So we're like drawn to each other and we're drawn to beauty and we're drawn to all these things. But I think it was her ego at the beginning that just like kind of put me off to her. Just like, I don't think she had one.
I don't know.
All right. Vocab. Stroppy.
I don't know what that is.
Somebody said somebody walked off in a stroppy huff. Bad-tempered and argumentative. Stroppy. And huff, obviously, is like anger. To blow out loudly. Puff. Or to sniff fumes or gasoline. And then also, Sophie said, I don't want them to be left in a lurch. You ever hear that?
No, I don't know what that means.
To make an abrupt, unsteady, uncontrolled movement or series of movements. Yeah, that's a lurch, like, but stuck in a lurch. Yeah, I guess maybe, like, don't want him to, like, come to a standstill.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. I can't wait for this next episode. And you guys are probably going to hate this guy as much as I do.
I am excited
and
can't wait.
Yeah, okay, great. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, we know we really love Island, but do you? If you really love We Really Love Island, let us know.
Leave a rating and review and tell everybody you know to subscribe too.
You can find us anywhere podcasts are found. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, Google Play, all of them, hopefully. If they don't work, message us. You can find us on Instagram at We Really Love Island or follow us individually at Lils Michelle
and at Remy Casimir. You can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/We Really Love Island.
Follow us on Twitter at We Really Love Island.
Send us your thoughts and your prayers, and if you know any of the contestants,
send them our way.
Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And always remember that we're not affiliated with Love Island, ITV, CBS, or anything. We're not official anything. We're just two comedian girls. Thank you. Goodbye.